Right. Okay, so listen, I received my black Violator RTA, and I decided, well, I'm just going to do a build because there were a few questions regarding the specific build which I did on the stainless one, which was Mr. Kelvin van der Merwes. And obviously I had to put my money where my mouth is, and decided to get myself one. So yeah, that's what I did. So I got myself the black one. Currently it is sitting, well, you'll probably see when I go on the close-up there. And the one question which I had was the length of which I actually cut my coils. So using this little tool, it comes at about 5.5 millimeters. All right, so yeah, you can probably cut it at 6 though, but because the coils which I use have got a bit of stretch in them, I decided with 5.5, and then I'd be able to position them exactly where I wanted them. Just want to make sure, do you go, well, I know there's somebody watching now. Vrystaat too, so you guys can hear me, you can see me well, everything is good as gold. Okay, I've got the two cameras set up. The other camera I've got set up on top of my, I'll just quickly shift this guy around, there you will see it there. Hey, look at that, I got a donation. Oh, you gotta love this. You gotta love this joining members thing which I've currently got. Thank you very much, Louis Fourie, for that 14 rand. That's my son. That's my son. Hey guys, so yeah, as I said, 5.5 millimeters for this specific guy. The cotton which I will be using is cotton bacon prime, simply because I do not have any Maviton cotton left, and I still really like cotton bacon prime as well. You can still see I've got another bag there. So if I tell you I'm using cotton bacon prime, I'm using cotton bacon prime. There's my little strip which I've got ready. And also decided to make this video. This will probably be the last video which I do in 2020, and it's also my last set of blue white collar coils which I will be using for this one, so the timing is absolutely perfect though. So Adnan, thank you very much for joining. Edward, Richard Abbott. Alright, so the whole idea is not that a lot of people actually join in chat though, is that I can just do a build on this and people can maybe watch it later. And if there's people watching this, you can absolutely ask me questions about that. What about Flash Wicks cotton? I've never tried Flash Wicks cotton though, so I cannot give my opinion about that. Kendo Gold, I've actually tried. Kendo I've tried, and that I enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm just happy with cotton bacon prime. I've got no problem with the rate of saturation it has. It's also very durable cotton. So yeah, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I know people that do not like it at all. So in any case though, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to minimize this little screen of mine, and then you will actually very nicely see my setup which I'm running at the bottom over there. Now you can see it's on my G-Class, my gold edition G-Class, which I think would be perfect for this atomizer. I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can see closely over there, and there you go. And that should be absolutely perfect. Then should be able to see. So obviously the first thing which we're going to do, because we're going to work with dual coils, which is we're just going to loosen all 4 of the screws, all 4 of them. And as I said, coils have been pre-cut at 5.5. So, and as I said, while I'm building this, you can ask me any questions. I did not do special bending of my coil legs though. As I said, I cut it at 5.5, and that's exactly how I'm going to insert my coils, just like so, at that specific length. And I should think that is perfect. So you can see I've got the diamond mesh in. Let's just get that slightly out of the way so you can actually have a better angle. I'm sure the lighting is going to be fine. There you go. See, there's a one coil in already. It's so easy to build. It's just that you must be very careful if you decide to put in another insert though. That little section where you need to lift slightly, that you do not bend this or put unnecessary strain on this little guy. It's only slightly which you have to lift it up, and then you just push it out. Okay, because I mean, you luckily you got 4 of these guys, but I mean, if your preferred one breaks, you're not going to be a happy chappy, that's for sure. Let's just quickly switch that around. Hi Jerry. Jerry's in the house. Okay, there you go. Now that's how nicely these coils fit if you decide to cut them 5.5 millimeters. As I said, I'm not sure the amount of stretch the coils have which you guys are using, but these are absolutely perfect for that though. That's 3 millimeter diameters. So you get you yourself a just keep on, just make sure I'm in frame the whole time. Let's get the next one, another. Bada bing, bada bang, bada bong. So yeah, what you guys gonna do this holiday? Anybody going to the sea, catching some fish? There you go. I think that looks good as gold. Nice, man, nice. And they're fairly close to the airflow still, so it's not a problem. This one just slightly bent down a bit there. Get this little macadamia nut up and running. So yeah, now I can just even out the glow. Nice coils, but obviously these guys, because they're not spaced, the chances for hot spots are almost 100%. There you go, man, there you go. Face Chungus, middag meneer, love om die stream te kyk terwyl ek vir die familie braai. Well, there you go, man. Dis mos nou die voordeel daarvan. Ons in Suid-Afrika doen ons dinge anderste. 'n Lekker brandewyn en coke in die een hand en 'n goeie setup in die ander hand. Daar sê, dis mos hoe dit like. You guys happy with the glowing? That's it, man. Look at that. Just how nicely that looks. Oh my word. And I can't believe these mods were on such a nice special a while ago in China. I think I paid, not gonna lie, I think $119 or something dollars. It was marked down to $119, and that is an absolute bargain, man. Is this better than the Typhoon GT4? But Buck, I've got no idea the production of the Typhoon GT4. I've never tried it though. It's a very expensive mod. If you want to get it in South Africa, it's going to cost you about 3,800 Rand. So that is a lot of moolah. So I'm not sure. If somebody gets it and brings it to me to test, I'll test it anytime though. But this guy's going to be absolutely geared for the flavor and the clouds. Although I think the GT4 is going to be more geared to your restrictive direct lung type of vaping. But I think it's a tripod which the people raved about, and I just couldn't, no matter how expensive that tripod was, I just couldn't manage with that thing. Yes, like it. In any case, before I actually put the cotton in, that outer lip which you see over there, that is where I actually rest my scissor on when I do the cut, and then I get the perfect length of the coils for myself. Now there are obviously a few guys in the chat which have already got. Here, kyk hoe sukkel ek nou om hierdie ding idee te druk met my blinde mol oogies. Daar's hy. Here, kyk nou hier. Daar's hy. There you go, you pumpkin. And that's absolutely super. So yeah, just line it up there and cut. Line it that side and cut. And there you go. Doesn't have to be long. Not at all. It's almost like a Tauren beast. Doesn't have to be long. Buck, is this better than Typhoon GT4? No more other questions. Come on, Oaks. Pop up with the questions. If you don't have any questions, hit that donate button so I can actually get my wife a present for the first time in 10 years. Don't be like that. And but I mean, if I go out and go and buy an RTA the next day after I reviewed it, then you must know that I'm really enjoying it, that it's good. As I said, I'm still just going to do a bit of combing out though. It's not necessary that you do that though, but I just find I get better saturation channels if I do that. But I don't want to do it too much though, because this thing saturates like a beast. So if any of you guys in the chat already got this or not, did you purchase yourself the Violator? Violator. The Violator. I don't know if I'm missing any chat there, but it stopped with Babak. No one else already got. You guys got nothing to say. Nothing. Hey, swak van 'n merwe. Ek weet die een man is besig om te braai. Hy kan nie eintlik praat nie want sy vrou kyk vir hom. En as hy 'n fout maak, gaan sy vir hom hartbliksem. Just want to see something here quickly while I'm up and closey. Just looked up a little there. Yeah, just want to see that insert is actually popped in, and now my hands are in the way of the light. Yeah, that little nipple is in. That little nipple is in. Okay. Yeah, Metal Surfer, there are certain devices which you just need to get, and I think this is one of them. Although I'm probably one of the only reviewers which rate the flavor as high as what I actually do, but I've noticed that my flavor production or my flavor experience differs from most people, because a lot of people do not fancy the Tauren Beast. I actually love the Tauren Beast. I think I get great flavor from the Tauren Beast. So it just shows you that we actually do differ. So they find this mediocre, or give it a 7 out of 10. I definitely give this guy at least an 8.5 out of 10. Now the big question which most people actually ask me is, how do I rate this against the Tauren Beast, seeing that everyone knows I'm a big Tauren Beast fan? Of course I'm a big Tauren Beast fan. I just love the Tauren Beast. I prefer the Tauren Beast above this, to be quite honest. Just look at that. Look at that, man. Yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Simply because I find the flavor which I get from the Tauren Beast a 0.5 better, but I prefer the airflow of the Tauren Beast. That I do. But I've also noticed one thing, which is so weird. I've got 4 Tauren Beasts, and I can put exactly the same coils in each of them, and I can put exactly the same wick in each of them. Airflow wide open, obviously, always wide open. Exactly the same juice, and I experience them different from one another. As I said, I've got this silver one I've still got on my disco mod. Yeah, and although the flavor is good, this blue one gives me better flavor. I've got no idea why. So in any case, let's put on some Blimey. Obviously, if you still do not know the juice which I use, it is this, which is my lime slushy. I'm sure back in the day when the people were using shells and stones and stuff as monetary units, you would be able to buy a palace with this Blimey. This Blimey is just Duksach. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Good as gold. Alright, now obviously I'm vaping at 85 watts, is what you can see over there. I just think that's a tad too much. Let's just quickly go down to 80. Hey, 80 think will be good. 80. There you go. There you go. Working on the Peacemaker, when you get it right, it will never leak. Most of these new RTAs, which I find in any case though, they're not going to leak if you wick them right. As I said, people complain that this thing, the Torrent Beast, where's the Torrent Beast now? There. That they get leaking on the Torrent Beast. No. So most atomizers these days which come out though, if you wick them correctly, then you've actually got a slim chance of leakage. So anywho, let's put on the cap. Okay, just make sure that our juice flow control is closed. There you go, it's closed clockwise to open. And now I might as well just switch to the normal camera again. Increase that in size so that you can see my beautiful cosmopolitan modeling face, the face which my wife agreed to stick to for the rest of her life, through thick and thin. And I'm testing her on the thick part at the moment. Hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, who's going to do it, huh? Okay, there you go. Juice flow control open, and the bubbles are going. Very nice, Peter. Very, very nice. See the little bubbles. See. All right, let's give it a bang. Yo, it's got quite a lot of airflow this. Okay, let's go halfway as what I like it. As I said, if you want more restricted airflow, go for the single coil build. I have not tried putting dual coils with a single build airflow controller. I haven't tried that. Ah man, yeah, this is good. This is good. Check out that flavor production. Check out that flavor production. And obviously, I've got the bubble glass on there for that extra 1.5 mil increase in juice. Because apparently this guy is a bit thirsty. Now you must quickly tell me which drip tip you prefer. Where's my other drip tip which I had? Because this will be the setup which I will be running. This. Okay, now the question is, let's quickly get my focus software running over here so that I can show you that. So yeah, we'll go up now, don't worry, it's just opening. But yeah, between the two drip tips for the specific setup. I just want to get my zoom in here a bit closer. There you go. Alright, so it's either going to be that drip tip, the standard issue one, which they actually provide. There you go, that one, or this one. So you must pick this setup with the gold or the setup with the black drip tip. I think let's quickly put in this gold one. It's kind of hard to put him in, but once he's in, he's not going anywhere. Let's get some tissue to get this guy in. It's that holding. So yeah, There's your alternative. And that's a lot of clouds. So yeah, so we'll keep this specific setup as it is. Let's just focus for you again now, so you can see what this little setup looks like on a closey. Come on, you numbnut. There you go. I think it looks good. Let's quickly close that. Alright, so that was the build. Another build, 3mm diameter blue white collar aliens. If you're wondering what the hell these blue white collar aliens is, I mean, it's on the package itself though, in any case. But yeah, no you won't. Okay, I'm not going to focus again. But it's nichrome. It's 328 gauge nichrome cores, and then it has been aliened with a 38 gauge nichrome as well. So that is what these blue white collar aliens are, which I keep on talking about. And things very consistent in the resistance. So yeah, obviously depending on your coil legs, the amount of wire, the amount of wraps which you have, but it's always going to be in that 0.2 and 0.23 range. That's what these white collars, and that's what you're actually looking for, that kind of situation. Let me just quickly put off this numbnut at the back so that you don't see that background. So yeah, if there's no other questions, guys, then I think that is that. Just wanted to show you that build up and close. I want to buy it. Should I jump on the wagon, on the wagon? Well, I mean, as I said, I'm enjoying this. And if you look at that display at the back over there, what I'm trying to do is to find a match atomizer for each one of those mods. And there are a lot of mods which have already got their matchiness. But this one did not have it. So now it's got it. Because you need a decent tank with a decent size mod. And I mean, this guy does it. And it houses this 28 like a breeze. That's no problem. So for me, it was actually a no-brainer getting this. But I mean, it depends on what you like. As I said, I like the Tauren Beast. I think the Blotto's also got nice flavor. I did not fancy the Destiny that much though. I didn't fancy the Druga. Although, as I said, you might experience the Druga. I know Mike Vapes loves the Druga RTA. But flavor's not bad. But it's not what these guys are. So it all depends on you. But I'm telling you now, I'm enjoying this. As I said, I did the review and purchased it a day later. I was so impressed. Now remember, the review which I did was a recording. Now while I was editing the review, I actually stopped editing, and that was on the Saturday. It was the Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, but in any case. And I went online to go and find one because I was scared that when my video actually is released on this, that the people, and remember this is a limited edition, the first batch it's sold out. QP Designs do not have any left, and they're just going to make a second batch, and that's that. And then it's going to be hard to find this. I mean, it's similar to other RTAs which people are looking for, which is hard to find, like the M25 at the moment, or the old original Goons, or the Reloads, or the Cosmonauts. There are just certain atomizers which you know, or the Dwarfs, Direct Lung and the MTL. I'm struggling my arse off to find a MTL. Alhoewel nie 'n brandas en coke nie, het ek 'n lekker Belgiese bier. Yeah, face, you know, I tried beer. I just can't manage the closest I can get. I can drink a beer, but I don't enjoy it as much as what I enjoy a gin and tonic or a brandas and coke or whatever the case. But Shandy, there I'll go for. And then there's a new, what's that beer with the lime inside of it, the lemon inside of it? Amstel. I think Amstel brought out. That's not too bad either. But I'm not big on the beer, and I've tried it. Same with whiskey, and I've tried it. It's like cucumber. I've tried it. I just can't. I'm an experienced vapor. Love the attitude, man. Subscribed a while ago. I love your flavor recipes, but I haven't had a chance to make any yet. That's another thing. If you guys become members, though, just go and read the certain advantages, because every month I post one of my best recipes on there. So I've already got my blue bubblegum milkshake recipe, which I posted for the first month. And then next month, I've got a new juice. I made labels for it as well. It's called Anana, which in other languages means pineapple. So it's extremely nice, and it's a very simple pineapple. But what I do is I go to the trouble with all my hundreds. You can see that thing at the back over there. That's full of little bottles. This whole place around me. Check out this. Check out everything here. It's just little bottles everywhere. And then at the back as well, in that thing that you see over there, it's got 3 levels. It's also filled with little concentrates. So basically what I do is I'm saving you the trouble of finding out what is a very nice pineapple, what is a very nice vanilla, what is a very nice. So yeah, so even if you don't have to use my recipes or want to use it and change it up because you like a bit of a apple with your pineapple, then at least you know what is a nice pineapple. And that's the whole thing. So that's the value of my recipes as well, is knowing what flavor concentrates are good concentrates. You must cook that. So yeah, and then I said I've also already posted that Vaporesso gift video for my members. As soon as I get 5 top tier members, I'm going to start doing the raffles for excess gear, which I actually get. And that Vaporesso is the first one. So yeah, feel welcome. Feel welcome to go and read through those things. But thanks, the recipes are lekker. Roland Russell, appreciate the subscription, mate. Gold match the mod, I've got that. Ek sê die goue een op kroon. Reg, I'm going to keep the gold one on. I'm an experienced vapor, more than 50 Atties I own, but I can't understand this Attie. More than 20 times tried it, and every time one issue leak or dry. You're talking about this one. Did this one leak on you? How the hell did you manage that? I just built the thing on live and don't have a leak at all. So now I don't find this guy to leak. So yeah, so if you guys don't have any more questions, then I think I won't waste your time anymore. As I said, it was just an impromptu going live and showing you another build on the Violator because I enjoyed it so much. I actually purchased my own one. Oh, he's on about the Peacemaker 25. Somebody sent me the Peacemaker to review though. The Peacemaker is from Double Barrel, Squid Industries, that one, that Peacemaker. And also I didn't get, mine didn't leak as well. It didn't leak. Something which has got a lot to do with leaking, as I said, besides the O-rings issue which I actually mentioned in my video, is the cotton, because you must remember there's a lot to do with not only the type of cotton which you use, the diameters of coils which you use, the positioning of your airflow. There's so much, the bore, the size of your the bore on the inside, all that, the amount of juice ports which you've got on. And as soon as you put the top cap on and you've got your airflow open or closed, or your juice wells open or closed, that creates a pressure situation on the inside as well. So you must be mindful of that can also lead to leaking. That's the number one cause of leaking on this guy. That's why when I fill up my Torrent Beast, what I do is I keep the airflow open. I've got no problem with the airflow, but I fill it up to the top, and then as soon as I just get that threading, that initial threading. Now I'm not gonna get that initial. There you go. Then I turn it upside down, and I wait till all the juice collects over there, and then I tighten it. And then when I turn it, yay. Great, man, it's great. So yeah, okay guys, so that's that. I don't want to stand in the way of the braai. I'm too worried that the oak's too focused on my video that he's going to burn the chops, and then his wife's going to smack him again, and his eye just settled, so he can't afford another punch up. So thank you very much for joining and just watching this. Enjoy the rest of your week, and if I don't see you again, have an awesome festive season. This is Kaiser signing over now.